Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Little late start to this one, I know. Last series went to 5. It was a great one between Round Rock and Florida, but now it's back to Pixel. KC Foxtrotters, 3 straight wins going up against Madison Monarchs. And of course, still with me is the one, the only, the typical Vice double.
Yes,
Ready for game
sir.
two?
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, this game won't be as, how do I put it, like riveting as the last series. I mean, we have a 3-3 versus 1-5, so I don't think there'll be that much going on in it. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I definitely I give the advantage to KC. Um, it's hard to
Well,
call, like 3-0s. It's safe to go 3-1, but I think I'm gonna risk it and say a 3-0 KC here.
yeah, not to join on, but I definitely agree because
Yeah.
Mom Debbie should. I mean, Mom Debbie's an ex Prism, should be able to go crazy.
Speaking of
I
that,
mean, we'll see.
stats. Forgot to put the stats up. My bad, everybody. As you can see, Mom Debbie, 23 goals, 39% shooting, leads the team in every category: demos, saves, assists, and I don't think has the most games. I'm pretty sure there was 1 or 2 games at the start. Mom Debbie was not playing it. It's, I mean, the stats are just KC favorited as well.
Oh yeah, I mean
Love,
everything except for demos.
yeah, love my buddies on the Monarchs. I just, yeah, I gotta give KC the 3-0. Um, 6 minutes left in the prediction. I'm pretty sure every team's in here though. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I will close
Watch.
prediction. First goal. Sound good, chat? Sounds good. Y'all don't get an answer. It's a dictatorship. Hate to tell you. That's a good kickoff though. Airblade just can't get to it. Mew has the read. Bozy now. First game with his new team, just got traded for today. So we'll get to see what these Monarchs can do. It's awkward. You get signed that first day and you don't, like, you have a couple hours to play with your team and get used to it. That's a quick start from KC. 1-0.
What a start, yeah. I mean, we can already see Casey's going to put the pressure on. Even that small start off a kickoff, that happens with losing kickoffs, but once you get the pressure going and it's a goal right off first offensive take. Also, a couch, don't ever do that again. It's a very big game to it.
Airblade does get that touch. Bozy cutting in, getting it downfield, but Brett on this back wall plays it out mid to Mom Debbie. Downfield, read by Bussin. Going up for another one, just doesn't have that touch. Airblade, ooh, that's a big pinch out for Mom Debbie actually on the 50. Bozy able to get to it, but does get taken out. Now Mom Debbie, plenty of boost, plays it deep, goes for a bump himself. Mew turning, gets 50 to Airblade, able to play it downfield. Can't get that 50. Brett up. Doesn't get the flick into it. Good 50. Low boost for Monarchs, but they are holding on. Now downfield off the 50. Mew, sidewall. Bozy is up, plays it straight down, pass it over just a bit behind Mom Debbie. Would have probably been the second goal. That's such a hard one to react to when you're in net.
Oh, yeah, very difficult to react, especially when it's a hard shot coming straight at you, or even to the other side. It's just going to be difficult as we see a demo into a double.
Beautiful play. Bozy
What
trying
shot?
to clear it. Mom Debbie going. Mew gets the demo. I told you beforehand. Mew quick. Gonna get bumps and demos as we see there. Opens the net. Gives Mom Debbie the goal for 2-0 KC. Bozy answering back, though. First game with the new team gets their first goal. Good 50 from Bussin, and Bozy just able to capitalize.
Well done. Good way to get it right back. It's only a 1-0 game at this point.
Bozy does get a little bit of a touch on that. Makes Brett a bit awkward. Big 50 by Bussin. Aeroblade pushing forward. Mom Debbie has the catch. Does get past Aeroblade. Bozy, low boost, dives into the corner. Don't do that. Now has plenty. Plays it to the sidewall. Tries to get back. Gets beat. Aeroblade there. Off the sidewall. Past Mom Debbie. But Brett looking for the shot. Off the post and out. Still 2-1 KC. Airblade. Big pop. Mom Debbie awkward. Just couldn't get the angle down. Aeroblade. Little high. Now Bussin. High to Bozy. Can't get the read. There's some opportunities coming out from these Monarchs. Just can't get the shots down enough.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, the Monarchs are getting a lot of pressure on this team. And usually KC doesn't play like that, as we saw by their stats. They're the ones that are going to be the strong aggressor a lot, but it just shows like right now, the Monarchs are holding on, not really showing any fear in the challenges.
No. Mom Debbie. What a pinch out. And Bozy's there for the touch. Now plays it downfield. Brett gets one off the back wall. Bozy looks for the bump. Good clear from Mew. Oh. High and outside. Would have been a crazy little pull shot, but now Mom Debbie the other way. No boost. Looks for a bump. Cleared out by Aeroblade. Move. There. Ceiling. Down. Bozy able to get a touch and avoid the demo from Brett. Bump comes out. Bozy still has it in the corner. Soft little touch, can't stay with. Aeroblade pops it off the sidewall. Minute 30 left. Aeroblade off the sidewall again. Bozy getting up, plays it to Aeroblade in the corner, back mid. Bozy just gets beat by Mom Debbie, but now Bussin forward. Bozy looking for the bump, can't. Aeroblade cuts, gets a shot, saved by Brett. Tries to back it up, but can't. Bozy high, Bussin there, tie game.
Quick follow-up, and it was so awkward for Mom Debbie sitting 0 boost and just kind of in the way of everything, so needs to look to leave that and let his team handle it.
Yeah, when the pressure's on like that, if you don't lock in on those defensive rotations around the net, it just becomes a cluster show, and the ball's gonna go in the net.
Oh no.
Good read from Bozy. Mew, sorry, plays it downfield. Now off the back wall, Brett's there, but gets double 50. Bussin, sidewall, plenty of boost, just can't get the touch. Aeroblade, corner and out. Bozy deep third, might have gotten demoed, I think, but does get up, gets a 50 off that. Shooting opportunity.
I don't even know what just happened. He bounced like 6 times before going in.
I don't either. Mom Debbie rips it. Bussin gets the save, but I think it goes right back off his own car. Hits the post again, and then goes in. Either way, KC 3-2 lead with 34 left. Big hit downfield. Aeroblade can't find that touch. Bozy is there though, plays it out mid. Bussin into the corner, gets the touch. Bozy pushes, gets it over Mom Debbie. Moo right there though, does get bumped off by his own teammate. Aeroblade, corner and out. Big 50 to the other side. Bozy's now dead. Moo gets it back mid. Mom Debbie, little boost, just got the touch he could. Now Moo back wall. Casey looking to go away with one more, and they get it. Finish game 1 4-2.
On that note, since the game's over, I gotta use the restroom.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I gotta wait till ready up.
Can't stop you, you know?
Well, fair.
I mean, you could have raised your hand and asked the teacher, but, you know, it's okay. I mean, I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting only one more shot. I thought they started off the game with a lot more opportunities, KC. But that one shot added 2 extra goals for the Foxtrotters. Game 2. Oh yeah, forgot. So got a little clickbait shirt. Check out the merch store. There's some great things in there. Mom Debbie, plenty of boost, gets a ceiling pinch. Brett pushing, but Bozy meets for the 50. Good bump from Bussin, does get the ball back downfield. Now off the corner towards net, saved by Mom Debbie. Low boost, stays with. Can't control, carry, does have control, just couldn't get it on top of the car. Now full boost, backs it up for Brett. No shot though, Moo, corner, out. Mom Debbie, there, staying on it. Very good at keeping pressure, just gotta turn that pressure into a pass or a shot. Pass middle. Good 50 right there. Brett still there. KC, all the pressure to start this game. Monarchs, low boost, just trying to get the ball cleared. Arrowblade can't. Bustin does get a touch, but it's going to be a freebie for Mom Debbie. 1-0 KC.
Oh, what a time to come back.
The ball has not left. I think the ball was on KC's half for 10 seconds. If that, to start the game.
Okay, so now we're seeing KC get into it and start doing what they need to do.
Yep, but Arrowblade forcing a shot there. Moo does get up and make the save. Bozy now trying to force one of his own. It goes a bit wide. Brett can't get that touch. Busting there for the dunk. Mom Debbie, back wall touch. It is a little bit of a double commit though. May get a little awkward, but it's popped up. Brett. Downfield, Mom Debbie, little bit of boost, plays it to the sidewall. Can't double it back, Arrowblade. Good pass for Bozy, puts a shot on. Brett gets the save. Bozy cutting off there. Arrowblade plays it. I don't know if I said the right words there, but we're back. Into the corner. Mom Debbie back in front of his net, plays it to the sidewall. Not the flick he wanted, I don't think, couldn't follow it. Bozy now, read by Moo, cleared out. Bussin trying to get it back in front of frame. Brett gets up, gets the touch, tries to stay with. Mom Debbie, catch, flick, Arrowblade, cuts, gets 50. Bussin will be on this sidewall, plays it off the ceiling, gets back to it, plays it over. Nobody there to shoot though. Bozy does get a pop. Moo can't get the touch. Arrowblade, low boost. Just plays it to the corner. Might try another one. Does. Gets it centered, but a good read from Mom Debbie to clear it out. Now stays on. Plenty of boost. Gets the demo, but 50 backwards. Arrowblade, corner. Trying to get something mid. A lot of corner passes by the Monarchs right now. Pass to Mom Debbie from KC. Shot a little wide. Brett gets the touch into the corner. Cleared out by Bozy. Off the corner, Mom Debbie awkward. Bozy trying to get there, but a good read from Moo to get the save. Now Bussin try. Read immediately by Brett. Looks for a shot of his own, denied. Bustin can't in the corner. Mom Debbie plays it high and wide. Moo gets up, but doesn't have. Gets the demo instead. Bussin, 50. Now push forward by Arrowblade. Can't get another one. Moo's there. Bozy tries the shot. 50's out, no bump, cleared by Brett. Mom Debbie downfield, doesn't have. Corner by Bussin. Still a 1-0 game. Monarchs trying to get something going. Bozy gets a high pop. Mom Debbie should have it. Does. Corner. Gets another one. Now has the third touch downfield. Bussin cuts. Gets the touch. Stays behind. Trying to force 50's. Just beating everyone. Faking them out. Now gets bumped off. What is going on?
This is just a back and forth game. It's on the offense, on the defense, clear back and forth. No one's really getting anything going.
KC looking to get something going with these infield passes. Shots are just wide and they're being answered by Monarchs. Bozy up, gets the touch there. Will get demoed yet again. Moo so good at it. Now Mom Debbie, back wall. Aeroblade, great 50. Gets it all the way downfield. Bussin pushing up onto this one. Tries a 50 of his own, but can't. Bozy, last back. Plenty of boost. Gets it off the sidewall. Jumps up. Doesn't have. Brett, 50's at center. Mom Debbie's there. Little high off the wall. Bozy clears it out. KC just trying to keep pressure right now. Stop Monarchs from having a chance in the final 30 seconds, but now they go downfield. Bussin, another touch. Mom Debbie pops it out, tries to stay with. Met by Bozy towards the net. Brett's up, plays it down. Mom Debbie trying to get there, does. Into the corner. Bussin, high pop, can't get that next one. Tries a bump, but can't. Bozy gonna jump up, soft touch. Mom Debbie, back pass. Aeroblade, no boost, can't get the pre-flip. Running out of time. Monarchs only down 1. I honestly thought it was gonna bounce. I was ready to keep going. I was like, oh,
yeah, you were
they have a
ripping.
chance. But no. KC will take the 2-0 lead. And we see Aeroblade coming out. Probably means Pinky. KC had 2 shots that game.
Yeah, but listen, dog, when you win the game, it doesn't matter how many shots you
It
have.
doesn't. I just wasn't ready for that. Looks like Foxtrotters
Yeah, from how much
making
pressure?
1-2. Yeah, Dishonored will be coming in. It's just Monarchs, they had plenty of chances that game. Just couldn't capitalize on anything. Shots were going a bit high or no follow-up as second for some passes. And sometimes that's all you need as the winning team. You just need the other team to not capitalize their opportunities. You capitalize on your one at the start of the game. Ride it out. Get the win.
Yeah, because once you get that lead, you just got to hold it. There doesn't matter how many goals you score from then on out. It's all just about holding that lead. And if you get it at the end, of course you win. But a lot of teams struggle to keep it.
Game 3, Urban Central. Pinky is in. Gets a touch off the sidewall to start the game. Dishonored. 50'd. Bussin. Plays it back wall. Mom Debbie is there. Gets the pop. Stays with. Good little bump by Bozy though, but a great 50 from Brett. Bussin now to the corner. Pinky bounces it out even further. Mom Debbie, good 50. Good little bump too on Pinky. Now out. Bussin downfield. Mom Debbie right there. Bozy gets beat. Mom Debbie into the corner. Pinky. Back wall. Pops it out for Bozy. Can't get back up. Brett has the touch. Bozy is there. Plays it to the side. Cleared out by Pinky. Can stay with this too. Plenty of boost. Tries to pass it out mid. Mom Debbie can't. Bussin high. Brett 50. Bussin will stay on this. Try to force something. Sealing down. Bozy and Pinky both go. Could be awkward. Bussin tracking back. No touch from Brett, so Bozy will have. Good 50. No boost, but will push. Mom Debbie sealing down. Brett gets the touch over. Pinky pops sidewall. Bozy plays forward. Mom Debbie gets the catch. Stays with. Goes back downfield. Gets a 50. Stays on. Tries to pop it high mid, but a good read. Gets the ball out. Bussin beat. Bozy gets beat as well. Pinky last back. Plenty of boost. Plays it down. Dishonored looking for the pass, but Mom Debbie is taken out. Bussin up quick. Big clear. Pinky tried to, I think, get the boost and get the ball, but couldn't find either really. Now Brett, touchdown. Pinky beat. Bozy does get the pop. Mom Debbie is up. Plays it to the side. Bussin. Sidewall. Brett waits. Can't get.
We're seeing so much pressure from KC. It's just nothing's happening from it.
Just no real shots or passes not connecting. The ball staying down as now it goes the other way. But yeah, the ball has lived on the Monarchs half a lot this series. As again, Mom Debbie forcing something, but Bozy able to capitalize, get it downfield. Now Pinky with the dunk. Bozy, no boost, does get a fake though. Also kind of fakes Bussin'. Back down into the Monarchs half. Dishonored, Sealand, down. Mom Debbie can't get the read. Bussin' can't get the touch. Brett, gonna go backboard. Look for a double, doesn't have the boost. Bozy clears it. Mom Debbie into the corner. Plays it forward. Bussin'. Downfield. Touched by Dishonored. Now Brett putting one towards the frame. What a save from Pinky. A good solo play from Brett, but a great reaction from Pinky to deny. Now ball hit mid for Pinky. Ceiling down. It's a roller cleared out. Mom Debbie playing it the other way. Goes up the wall. Plays it off the ceiling. Gets the reset. Gets the flick, but Dishonored had already jumped. Now gets a demo on Bozy. Pinky there. Pinch out. Tries to stay with, but can't. So Mom Debbie will take over. Back wall for Brett. Back wall for Dishonored. Shot finally goes in. And KC take the lead yet again.
Yeah, finally, after all that time of being on the offense, they finally get one to fall.
Setting up for the sweep. Just have to hold on for that last minute 24. Bussin' plays it out. Brett keeps it in for KC. Now Mom Debbie going mid. Plenty of boost. Gets the touch. It's going to be a shot. Pinky trying to get the save. Didn't have any. And Mom Debbie just gets the goal. 2-0.
See, they're just taking advantage, getting what they need to do, and just scoring more and more.
This KC team, 4 straight weeks have just been on a roll. Started 0-3, now looking to make it 4-3 after this series. And right now, 2 goals is enough to get the sweep and make it that way. Pinky looking for a shot though, hits it a little wide. Bussin' trying to make something happen, but it's cleared out. Bozy up, soft touch, now a bump. Mom Debbie, 50s Pinky. Bussin' playing it downfield. 50 goes mid. Bozy trying to shoot, but just can't get the touch. Sidewall. Bussin' down to Pinky. Doesn't have anything. Ball time just getting wasted right now. Mom Debbie playing it slow because he knows that's all you need. Time, waste. Shot off the crossbar and out. Bozy can't. Dishonored has it on Monarchs half. And I think that will be it, as Mom Debbie's gonna get another one. Gets bumped forward on this ball and gets the double. 3-0. And that should be and will be the series score as well.
Listen, as soon as you said that'll be it, I immediately wanted another.
Just a good showing from KC. Monarchs didn't play bad. It's their first day with the new roster. They put up a good fight in the games, but it will be a sweep. Let me do prediction real quick. And then bear with us. We'll get an interview. We are back with the KC Foxtrotters. 4-0 the past 4 weeks. Jesus.
Reeks?
Up to 4-3. You got last interview. I heard Mom Debbie promised y'all 5 in a row. You got
No, that was
4
Mew.
of them.
Mew
That was
promised
Mew.
us 5.
Okay.
That was me.
Moo.
That was me when they
Moo.
picked
Yeah,
it up.
Yeah, Moo promised us 5. That's 4. 4 out of 5.
Well, the first question I'll ask, then I'll let Vice take over. That 5th game, you got Inch and Illusion next week. Y'all feeling good about that one, aren't you? You're on a roll.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
Probably
That's
just
a
sleep
team?
through that one.
Hmm.
Who do they have though? For real?
Yeah, for real.
Defane, Smurfy, Craney, and Bula.
Defane.
I don't think Defane wants to smoke again. So personally, I think we got it.
yeah.
All love towards D-Fane though. It's not his fault he got set up for this.
Yeah, it's not his fault. He's the pass around whore in the league.
Yeah.
But it'll probably be a good series.
Hopefully better than how these games went.
Shit, fair. Y'all talking with confidence. Well, I mean, that'll lead me right into it. You guys, depending on how matches go, your top 4 between that time frame. How does that feel going into this after that rough season start where you were 0-3 and now you're 4-3? How does that feel for you guys?
It was great.
pretty
Great
good.
turnaround.
Yeah. Yeah, we just gotta
Yeah.
speak things into existence, apparently.
Yeah, but what about after
Also-
that 5-win straight? What's going on after that then?
Oh, we're not losing.
Oh yeah,
Moo-
we're
Oh,
fucking
okay.
tanking after that. Yeah.
Moo
we
has
got
to re-sign his contract and for another 5, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it dropped and picked back up right away.
Fair enough. And next question with this. You guys have had the same roster other than the sub when you had, who was it, Sharknado?
Yeah.
Yep.
But he got dropped very quickly for Moo. How does that feel that you guys are getting that synergy going? And how do you think that compares to other teams that are in Pixel?
There's a lot of teams trading around, so like this team tonight, they hadn't played together in a match. So I feel like we just have chemistry, and a lot of teams don't. Like the Mud Sharks do. But other than that, there's been a lot of trades.
The mud
The
cats.
what?
Show you the Mudcats.
Is that not their name?
It's the mud
It's
cats.
Mudcats.
But I like mud
Okay.
sharks.
All right,
Yeah.
T-Max team has some chemistry. But other than that, there's a few out there, but I don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
our
the
chemistry has
gonna
just
keep
gotten
us
up.
together.
Yeah, I mean, me and Mew play twos a lot together, so our chemistry is already
You and
there, and
who?
we just been
Moo.
There you go.
Me and Moo play together a lot in twos, so our chemistry is like already strong. And then just him playing with these guys is, I mean, you see it, 4 wins, so it's been getting nothing but better.
Well, that's good to hear. And then last question, you guys are in that final push for playoffs. How do you guys think that's going to go, and what aspirations do you have for this season?
Winning,
I'm
The
looking for a
W.
championship.
hell yeah.
I'm looking
You
to
guys
win
worried
out.
about any team in playoffs?
I know we have just Luxor, but
Just looks okay.
I think we got him. So
And then
Yeah,
Luxor, and then
T-Max
maybe Shields up.
T-Max team's not good. Sorry, Bowie and Tyler, but we're better than you.
Yeah, we
We
just
just had
gave you
a-
that
we
win.
just
We
had a
felt
bad
bad for
week.
you. Yeah, we felt bad for you.
Well, that's good to hear. I love hearing that. Always got to keep that going, get the drive in everyone. So if there's nothing else for you, Couch, that's all I needed.
It seems the streak continues, at least on y'all's end, for the pre-game warm-up. Sorry we couldn't hold up our end of it, but you know,
All right.
y'all still rolling. Just let me know
we're still
when
doing
y'all's
the
game's
warm-up.
scheduled next week. I got y'all.
Hell yeah.
I got y'all. The Bandits will be there. But no, it's fun to watch a team. It's not fun to watch you start out losing every game, but it's fun when you have a team like that and then you see them have that rise to get
Mm-hmm.
4 straight. It's fun to watch, and you can tell that y'all are gelling a lot more. So I just look forward to keep seeing it. We got to play y'all. Oh, we're week 10. I don't know why, but I thought we were a lot earlier than that. But no, it's week 10.
I thought it was 2 weeks from now, but
No, it's
what week are we in?
Week 7. So
Okay.
3 weeks. Well, I guess really 4 because this one's still going. Dang, we got a
Gotcha.
whole month till we play. Ugh, I'm gonna be SSL by then.
Yeah. And then
That's a lot
fucking
of
rematch.
that's a lot of scrims.
It's a lot of
Rematch comes
scrims
out next-
beforehand.
Rematch comes out next month, so
I am interested
Oh.
to see how that affects league play.
Yeah, no, it's shock for my team. I'm not touching Rocket League other than match day.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
on
I'll-
rematch.
I'll be hard stuck champion, and I'll be staying there because all my time is just gonna go into rematch.
Hey, that's fair. I'll be right there with you.
I'll be in Pixel forever, baby. That's all I care about.
Let's go. All right. Well, I do appreciate the interview as always. GG's again. little dominant
Yep.
force being built here in the KC Foxtrotters. Y'all have a
Hell
good
Thanks
yeah.
for
night.
thanks for the scrim.
Of course.
Thanks for the interview.
Goodbye.
You guys are great.
Thank you.
Bye,
GG.
Couch.
All right, Mr. Vice, that is end of the games for tonight. We got a banger of one, and then we got to see just a dominant team on the rise handle business. But like we've touched on, we are getting to that point. Playoffs are coming up. Only 5 more weeks of the season. 5 more weeks of the season. And then it'll be
4
decided
if you
who's
don't
in.
count. Wait, is it 5?
Yeah,
Damn,
because
we're
week
almost to the
7, 8,
end.
9, 10, and 11.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm excited. Last week should be fun for both Prism and Pixel.
I remember.
I'm hoping by that point we clinch. We'll see though.
Yeah, I'm sure a week or two from now, y'all will have that scenario. But it's both leagues, I think, are looking like last week deciders for the 7th and 8th spot potentially, and that's what we love.
Oh,
We
yeah.
keep all the games meaningful, even for playoff positioning. I think last season, y'all going into the final week had to win to keep number 1, but if y'all lost, I think the 4th team had the chance to jump up. And it
Yeah.
makes a difference.
Oh, it does, especially for seeding going into playoffs. Like, although it was kind of wicked how Prism playoffs last season went, only one of the top 4 making it through.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what happens. You never know who's actually going to win.
It's playoff time. It don't matter what the standings say at the end of the regular season. It comes down to those final 3 weeks, quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. Yeah, those final 3 weeks, who can put it all together. But I do
We'll just have to wait and
appreciate
see.
you hopping in the booth yet again. I know Chad enjoyed it.
course.
I enjoyed it. But I do hope everybody has a good night. Stay tuned. Do we have anything tomorrow? I think we're getting. Yeah, there may be one game tomorrow. Maybe my team. I gotta hear back from one more person before we confirm, and then there may be Honolulu Havoc and Birmingham Bandits tomorrow. Keep an eye on that scheduling hub. You'll find out. Come bet your points. But that'll be it. Y'all
Sure.
have a good one.
Adios.